All right, let's try this again. What do we look like? Oh, okay, it's better. Yeah, the last time I did that, the aspect ratio was kind of weird. It squashed it. Very strange. Do not like. So, I know last time we were in the Isle of Cuscotopia. I was trying to put together a little playground, and I put a bunch of junk over there, and I actually ended up adding a couple of other like island features. I put a little fabric sewing area in front of where Abel's is, and a little diner that I saw on Pinterest. So cute. So I added some other stuff, and I abandoned ship on the playground. I don't know why I got bored with that. But what I think I'm going to do today is actually play a little of my alt so that I can move I've got a bunch of DIYs that I don't need. I keep trying to give them away in groups, and kind of nobody wants them. So I need to put them somewhere because Isabelle doesn't like them. But I don't want to throw them away because, give back. Love the newbies. So anyway, we are going to get on in here. Oh yes, I forgot my disclaimer. I am a dirty, dirty time traveler. And oh, phooey. That was the wrong one. That's okay. I'll get back out in a minute. Anyway, I am very much a fan of time traveling. However, I have all of the villagers that I have gotten. This is like my line in the sand. I haven't ever used an amiibo. All the villagers I have were either in the campsite or I ran across them on an island, during a Mystery Island tour villager hunting situation. So those are my disclaimers up front. If you are not a fan of the time travel, avert your eyes. It is definitely going to happen. All right. Little ketchup is so cute. Let's get in here, see what Isabelle has for us. For the initial day's news here. Probably nothing. She often doesn't have anything to say. Yeah, her stuff gets skipped pretty frequently. Yep, no news. Glad you found your sock. Does not qualify as news. All right, Isabelle. Good to hear from you, but if they know campers, then I don't really care. Or meteor showers, I suppose. I actually don't think I've ever had a meteor shower on my island. Or if I have, I didn't see Isabelle say it. Yeah. Right, how do I just frame rate? Not too bad. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. I bought the Mystic statue. I always look at the guides for the art. There's no reason not to. Well, it's a wonderful specialty here. Oh, thanks, Julia. Julia, whom I have decided, after watching many episodes of The Good Place, her voice in my mind is Tahani's voice. She's not exactly a giraffe, but she's prim and proper. Alright. Oh, whoops, sorry, Blathers. I haven't opened the package yet. My bad. Just kidding. Yeah. Whoops. Here we go. Gotta open the Mystic statue. There we go. Let there be something with which I can assist you. Yes. Alright. Mystic statue. First one goes to Blathers, always. For a second I thought, wait a second. Is this not the thing I wanted? Yes, it is. Okie dokie. Nope. Get on out of here. Cool. I have no need of you now, Blathers. Is here. Oh, wait a minute. What now, Pico? No, Pico, you cannot leave. Okay, I always get scared right now because I don't want to accidentally tell her to leave. Growing as a bear company to explore. I want you to stay. Good, unequivocally. Stay here, Pico. You're so cute. Okay, good. Definitely gonna talk you out of moving away. Hashtag and buggles are the things they talk to me now. I do not know. Hey, Walt. Walt, who I've talked about this before. His voice in my mind when I hear him is very limey British. Best time for a walk. Sure, let's chat, Walt. No, I don't feel my mood. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, here's my diner. It is raining and I really should put on rainwear. I'm not gonna be... This is to die for. I want to put more little nonsense things around, but in general, this turned out excellent. Cute little jukebox, give you that rockabilly. Okay, so here, over here, and then all of these done this away. It's just a bunch of recipes that, like I said, I cannot bring myself to throw away because they're helpful to someone. Let's see if there's lag on the stream. It's getting a little choppy, but it's not too bad. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, well, first, let's see if we have more blue roses. I have one blue rose right now. Uno blue rose. Blue ones, I almost feel like the blue one I got over here was just an accident. Because I haven't, although they're so rare to just come out of the blue. Okay, gonna clean this up so that it'll have a chance to maybe grow a blue one tomorrow, since it's been rained on. Oh, what time is it? 11:30. Have aspirations of using the meteorology app online thing to figure out what my island seed is so I know when my meteor showers, etc. are. But for now, nope. Okay, that's just growing. Basically all these flowers are garbage. Ah! No. Plant again. Gotta be really careful which ones you dig up here. These Zen fences look way more intense than they ought to. Okay, so that pink one is a good one. I can plant them on the other side. Oh, I am not even 100% sure why I am still engaging in this flower process. I have my one blue one. I don't know. That's kind of the direction, at least in the video that I watched about it, was just keep going. You know, even if you get one, continue to try to get, like that one right here. This is potentially, maybe not, but at least it's potentially one of the special reds. So out of all of those pink and yellows, one special red. Banana sandwich. And it is this one. Cool. And that's the other thing. Those special reds it's only like 1 in 64 that they're going to grow the blue anyways. So, yeah. a bit. But oh well. Just do it out of habit at this point. Plant the seeds, plant the rosebuds. Keep looking for flowers, protect the blue one at all costs. We're done with flowers. Okay. Cool. It's really... This is going to be kind of a boring day-to-day thing. I guess I should bonk rocks. I've been really slacking on the rock bonking. I've got more than enough inventory, and it doesn't feel as urgent to try to earn a bunch of bells just because my house is paid off. You know, the Nook Miles tickets are more, well, the Nook Miles and by extension the Nook Miles tickets are more something that I should be paying attention to, although I'm probably not as much. Oh, see, look, bonk rocks. Got some bells, or miles. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, here's my little sewing area, which is completely getting rained on since nothing is covered outdoors. Got our little ironing and our antique sewing machine, a little more modern stuff. I'm very excited. Alright, let's go in here and see what Abel's has got. I have more than enough of those mustache glasses. Wolf. The upgrade that's coming out on July 3rd will be very cool, but I am very disappointed that there are no like quality of life upgrades, changing the way that this interface works to make it a little less cumbersome, etc. But we'll take what we can get, I guess. Oh, well, that was not what I meant to do, but try again. Anything? Yeah. Whoa, excuse me. Anything in here that I feel like I'd want, I already have. The leggings and the palatial tank dress. Cute. I can't recall if I've seen any kind of Egyptian headdress that would work with that. But I have so many things that I bought from Abel's thinking, if I ever want to dress up as blah blah blah, if I ever want to, yeah, I put this giant bear here because I didn't really know what to do with it. I do not like it. It is not awesome. I did move my shop to make room for the whole sewing area. That was fun. But I've bought a bunch of items thinking if I ever need to dress up as Sherlock Holmes, I'll have all the stuff to do that. Why? I don't know. Is that the teacup I have already? Yeah, I think it is. Sure, let's sew over here. Normally I put the flowers in the box outside, but since I'm already standing here, it's fairly time consuming to do it this way. Oh yeah, that was the red mini lamp. Caveman tank, do not need. Painter's coverall, also do not need. That's when villagers just come up to you and say, hey, take this thing. Okay. Leaf's all excited about the leaves. Yeah, sure. I don't actually care what you give me. Then I just need to get them out of my inventory. Alright. Someday I'll actually work on what my inside of my house looks like, but today is not that day. Cool. Nothing else going on over here. Actually, let's see. Any purples? Mom's gonna false alarms. I feel like this area is gonna have to turn into something someday, but right now it's just nope. There's my purple, my green. Looking good. Let's tear off these fishes. Cover that with fish. I don't care about them. Hey there! Caspole. Nice to see you again. Oh, little bitty fishies. I'm about to... Doing good. I'm about to sign off as my... and sign back in as my alt so that I can get rid of... clean up all this mess down here. Isabelle doesn't like the clutter, you know. Alright. We're gonna wrap things up. Yep. Kind of working in two things going on. I want to do those like little vignettes. I have like the playground I was kind of working on last time. I'm gonna do like a Muscle Beach thing. I got design codes for like a boardwalk area, like a pier. It looks pretty cute. And then I put in a diner. I put in some little sewing stuff. So there's like other things happening. I'm doing that, but I also need to just clean up a bunch of flowers and a bunch of other garbage on the island so that Isabelle will give me a 5-star rating, and I can try for the more the rarer flowers and the golden watering can, all that stuff. Oh, I don't need to change anything. Just aha. Loading up, loading up. Already sat through Isabelle's spiel once today, so that'll be fun. I learned that there is going to be an update that comes out on July 3rd that has some updates that's going to include diving, like jumping into the ocean and swimming in the ocean and diving to get little creatures. There's another, not villager, but like a special NPC like Flick or CJ, the people that kind of come in and out of the island. That's an otter, I think, that has some little activities and things for you, similar to Gulliver, the seagull. All that stuff is going to be very cool. There's also a bunch of mermaid themed furniture and DIYs coming out with that too. The only bummer is that they're not really doing anything like quality of life related. They, you know, some of the, even just one update where we, you know, could customize the number of, like the quantity of things, or buy more than one type of pants at a time enables any of that stuff, but no such luck. Alright. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah. The Alt's house, not good. Rank 0. Well, score 0. Rank B. I wonder how... If I have 0 points, why is it only a B? I feel this should be obvious. It's not an interior design to allow cockroaches. Yeah. Fair. Fair. How about you? Did you end up getting the game? on the fence about it. Yeet. Just the one. Before I time traveled a lot and there were a bunch of roaches. Not cool. No roaches in here. Oh. Come here. Oh, shoot. There we are. What are you going to update first? My husband is thinking about, I mean, he's going to buy a PC, but he hasn't, oh, for heaven's sake, he hasn't gotten much more other than thinking, I think I'm going to do this. So he's got a friend that's going to help him, I think, but always interested in advice. Wow, there are a lot of roaches in here. And nothing else. Totally empty house otherwise. Move it around, put it in storage. Put it in storage, put it in storage. This is going to be a lot of this stream, I think. It's just me picking things up and putting them in storage. Although, with so much available storage, how could I resist? Yeah, that's not a good, not zesty. Fan is maybe not the most glamorous part of the machine, but certainly very important. I lucked out, I think. It hasn't arrived yet, so I don't exactly know. I've been on and off looking for a like a Logitech webcam. The camera that I use now is actually just the camera in the MacBook Pro, so not fancy. But every oh, what do we have, Miles? Every advice thing I've ever seen has said the Logitech C920 or 922, those are the best for streaming. But of course, because of everything, you can't get webcam stuff anymore. It's just the demand is too high, and there's not. It's just so. I look on like eBay. Aha, there's one more. There we go. Got them all. So much better now. Anyway, I look on eBay periodically to see if anybody's either getting rid of them or selling them for remotely the cheaper than, like a Logitech C922, which is designed for streaming and web conferencing, etc., is on the Logitech website's $99, $99.99 or whatever. On eBay and Mercari and anywhere you can find, anywhere that actually has them in stock, because it's out of stock on Best Buy and Logitech and some of the Dell even. Any place that's in stock, it's at least, 165, 175. So the markup on those things are bonkers. And I happened to find one today on eBay. I don't know what possessed me to look for it when I did, but it was on free shipping, like whatever, for $75. And I was like, I'm instantly buying this. So I'm pleased about that, and hopefully I don't think it has to travel super far to get here. It's in Kansas or something. So I'm hoping that comes in pretty quickly, and I can stop using the webcam you know, the built-in webcam. With a little bit higher quality there. Although honestly, I think more of any of the problems that what? I don't know why it would look sort of familiar to you. Oh. I was like, did we go to school together or something? Interesting. I have done a fair amount of performing in a previous life, but not streaming, so cool. And actually, in another previous life, I sold Calphalon cookware, so I can talk about cooking for a fair amount of time also. Alright, we're just gonna take all of these recipes and put them in my house. Any music suggestions? I mean, like something to listen to while you're working, something to listen to, like sit down and absorb it, or just like, I don't know. I would say a good, sit down and absorb. All right, so a couple of the things I've been listening to a lot lately. I have a whole Lizzo playlist. Not exactly refined, you know, although it's quite good. I don't know. It's kind of a bit of a guilty pleasure, but the sit down and absorb. If you haven't listened to the Hamilton all the way through, top to bottom, is glorious. So good. I would also say, what's another one? Yeah. Which is coming out on Disney Plus on July 3rd also. Very exciting. Will not be streaming that night. Another good one is it's a little bit, it's several years old. Lonely Avenue. That it's a Ben Folds album. Very, very good. Yes. They did the right thing, and I'm so glad. They didn't, I mean, you know, if you think of like The Sound of Music or something, The Sound of Music as a movie looks different than The Sound of Music, like if you just go to a theater or somewhere and see it performed. Hamilton translated into a movie, I'm sure would have been fine, but what they did was just filmed the Broadway version of it, so it's so exciting. I've only ever seen like a bootleg version, so this is going to be super, super, super cool. It's like worth the price of admission for Disney Plus just for that. Pick the things up, put the things down. This could be a very silly looking living room. Those are my main ones lately. Are Hamilton just all the way through, and then Lonely Avenue. It's an excellent Ben Folds album. Oh, I wish I had more inventory space. This wouldn't take quite so long. Oh yeah, absolutely. Those are. I have certainly heard of them. I am not super familiar. My husband listens to music all day when he works, all different kinds of things too. So he is he's the type to sit down and listen to a whole album and then like formulate an opinion about the album as a whole. And I'll listen to just like the title track. Like, okay, I'm done now. So I know that I would know songs. I mean, obviously Childish Gambino, but oh jeez. And I know Frank Ocean songs, but not. Uh-oh. What happened? Where'd my sound go? Oh, wait a minute. No, for some reason, the sound of my game died. Very weird. There we go. That was very strange. A glitchy thing there. I know that it's funny. I know that that is an artist that I think that's a good one, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Maybe one of the artists that my husband likes to karaoke. There's several that are in that same category. I think my Bluetooth just freaked out for a second there. All right. Hope Isabelle doesn't get mad if I just put these on the floor in here. The Happy Home Academy, I'm sure, will not love it either. Yeah. I will have to do that. I will report back. What I should do. Let's turn the radio on in here. Oh, nope. Don't change. Put on the bed. I guess I can't. That's okay. I guess I don't have the ability to tell it what station I want it to play. I am using OBS. It is when my husband poked his head in earlier and it's like, why aren't you streaming already? I said, oh, I'm fiddling with this thing. The like setup of all of the overlays and the oops, I didn't mean to learn that. Bunny Day wardrobe. All right, that was a good one. Anyway, the setup of the overlays and where the little, the chat sits and whether the chroma key works like it should, blah 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 blah. All that stuff is endlessly entertaining to me. Almost, not quite, but almost, at least as much as playing the game. So, I have been, becoming more familiar with different setups and different things. I wish I've been watching a bunch of different YouTubers that have Twitch streams and have suggestions on how the different layouts can be. Oh, thanks. And one of the things that they suggested was Stream Elements, but I don't even think I can use it because again, it's not Mac friendly. So, fun fact, I also kind of this is a symptom of my need for novelty. I also I do graphic design and web design, so I did all of this. That was, again, like I said, at least as much fun as playing the games, getting all the cool graphics and stuff set up, making it look like I want it to, and the colors right, and I kind of can't. I can't do something like this without it being like fully branded and thought out. And how am I gonna, what's the color scheme? So I'll show you a funny. So I don't know if you're familiar with the way that OBS works, and you can have there are transitions you can add in. Some are just cut transitions, some are fades or whatever, but there are ones that you can do that are animated. What have I got it set up on the slidey one? So we go to the doodle-doot. So fun. Let's see if I can do my other fancy one. Go back to the game. Yeah. Again, endlessly entertained by these things. So those are that kind of stuff will entertain me for hours, and probably like you and one other person will ever see it, because who's ever on at the beginning of the stream, that's really when I would use it, is when I go from that main camera to where the gameplay is. So anyway, I'm glad you were entertained. Have a slingshot, I don't. Go back in here. Because my husband did. He streams more, like, he's been playing The Last of Us, and he has, he's PlayStation 4, and so when the free games come out every month on the PlayStation Store, he always downloads them, but he doesn't usually play them unless it's something that he already had on his list. So he's making an effort to go through his whole hundreds of games, I'm sure, alphabetically, and beat them all. And he was talking to me about, I don't know how I want to, go about this, or just kind of trying to talk it out and figure it out. And he posted on his Facebook. He said, okay, I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to start at the top and go alphabetically, and just, join me on this journey. And then his next post was, crap, it's a text adventure, which was not his style at all. I'm excited for him to get to like the farming sims, because he hates that stuff. And if he's downloaded it at some point, he will be stuck with it. So he's started streaming, and when he was very, very first doing it, he just uses there's a Twitch like interface on PlayStation that's just native. And so it was a COVID thing, and a friend of ours usually comes over and hangs out with him while he plays, and I was like, why don't you just stream it and figure out how to hang out that way, so we're not traveling all over the place and all whatever. And he started doing it, and when he was very first setting it up, he was like, okay, you go in the other room, or I told him, you go in the other room, I'm gonna sit here and play the game and talk, and you tell me whether the balance is right, because the first time or so he did it, like the game audio was way too loud, or his audio, blah, 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 it just didn't work out. So I sat there and did basically this. Like, okay, I'm playing a game. Gonna run around now. And I was like, this is weirdly fun. So it always was kind of in the back of my mind that it was fun to do it. And it worked out that my like work from home space is set up where I have the nice microphone, and I have enough not in person, but I have enough on camera like meetings with people that I work with that I wanted it to look nice. And so I was like, well, I'm already set up to kind of do this stuff. His Twitch account is Moonface Nick. MoonFacenick. Moonface Nick. Alright, put it up here. Yep, he's mostly playing, I think, to give himself some accountability to check off those games on his list, and also so like that our buddy can kind of hang out and watch him play like old times. But yeah, remarkably, even when nobody is in the chat with you, just playing and talking to yourself is kind of fun. Although, because I have a 3-year-old, oh gosh, he's almost 4 now. Oof. I have a child. Yeah. I'm sure he would welcome the followers. Although his stream is way different than mine. I try to keep mine family friendly. His is lots of zombies and swearing. Oh, that's a deal. I'll try to catch up. All right, yeah. It was good talking to you too. Bye. Easy Nook Miles here. That's just the only downside. You go after the shark and get a sucker fish. I was just thinking that island project sort of reminds me of my house. I'm like, I'll just shove everything over where it's gonna eventually go and be decorated, and I'll do it later. But there's like, I just got 2 vending machines, and you just, I'm gonna put sand underneath it or do something. I just haven't done it yet. And there's just like a random ball in a kiddie pool. Later. I don't feel like this right now. Calling it right now. We'll play for another 11 minutes, and I will hang up my controller and go home because I'm sleepy. Stuff to work in the morning. Alright. Admittedly, it's a lot nicer out front here. Alright, let's see if we can Oh wow. Sorry, Pedro. Aww. Oh, Buggles. I do not know what that's about. Ooh, it's a big fish. Is it a sea bass? Probably. Alright, I can't talk to the fish. Hold on. It is, in fact, a sea bass. Boo. Boo to the bass. Go away. Not worth the inventory space it takes to hang on to you. Go back down. Suckerfish. Where are you? Only 9 more minutes. Ooh, summer shell. I haven't found the bottle today. There's a message bottle. Not on this beach. It wasn't on the other beach. No, I went all the way up to the top. Ah, I've got it. fish, but no sharkies. Shark, shark, shark. Okay. Can't tell if it's a shark. These ones at the front are hard to tell. I'm actually, well, let's see. And another sea bass. Oh yes. No. Alright. I didn't see you. Wooden stool recipe. Come here. Where is the bottle? Bottle. Let's leave that there. So many flowers. We need to get rid of those flowers. Okay. Alright, with 8 minutes left. Will I catch a sucker? Oh, I gotta see what's in the bottle. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, let's see. What's in the bottle? Tangy. Master Crafter. No way. Cool. Just what I wanted. Another wooden stool. Although, actually, do you know what a wooden stool is? You don't. So, learn it. You're welcome. Alt character. Alright, 7 more minutes. So I haven't decided if I'm going to stream. Oh, wait, hold on. Time out. There we go. Sucker fish. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream it yet, but on Saturday, 4 p.m.-ish Central, I am thinking I want to try to play a little bit of, play some Animal Crossing and stream or Zoom. I haven't decided. Listen, I don't know what I'm going to do. With my 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 5-year-old. 5-year-old? I don't remember if she's 5 or 6. My niece, who lives about 4 hours away, and haven't seen them since my sister and my 2 nieces since Christmas, I guess. Usually I go visit them around Christmas time and then like some other random time, but obviously not doing that these days. So we're gonna see if it's honestly probably going to be a hot mess, because anytime you do something new like that with kids, they just, especially where they can see themselves on the camera, or then it's just like, you know, being weirdos. So I don't really anticipate it being like a huge success, but it'll be fun. And maybe if we do it a little bit more regularly, it'll be more of a, I don't know, less of a novelty and more like something we can actually play. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I think this area right down here is going to be the niece zone. I'll have to let her be the guide on what we're going to do with that. Alright, do we have a shovel? I'll go log back into my main character and rope it all off. That way when we... That's what I'll do. I'll use one of my little design spots to make a sign that says reserved for my niece, and I'll put her name on it. Niece, or maybe nieces only, or I don't know. I'll do something like that, and I'll create a rope fence, and we'll put it around here. I'm gonna think this is way more clever than she is. 1,000% guaranteed. But that's fine. Now, before we get gone, let's see what all those cute little outfits were. Oh, hey Tia in the background there, being awkward. She is adorable, but she's awkward. You know what? How much money do I have? A bag of bells over here. I did. Awesome. Alright. Bells for me. I'm usually on the lookout for like frilly dresses or princess dresses or fairy dresses or any dresses. But there's very rarely clothes that I think, oh, my little boy character would like that. But I know there are jeans. I remember, I think. Yeah, here we go. Just jeans. Those are like the most mom-looking jeans, though. Not maybe awesome. Well, those are not as cute as I hoped. Ripped jeans? Those really aren't great either. I don't know what I expected it to look like. Yeah, that's actually cuter than I thought. I thought I was putting that on as a joke, but that's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but alright, I did want to get, because the white denim pants were the ones he started out in. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get most of these colors, so we'll have a little bit of variety. Oh yeah, and this is gonna take 45 years because we gotta go in the room and out of the room, and in the room and out of the room. What I just got? I think they were. Like that dark denim. Okie dokie. One more time. With feeling. And we'll get black. And the sailor shirts, those are funny. Oh, that little medallion thing is not a good look. I feel like if this was representative of my husband in real life, it would just be the meme shirt that has the cat with the laser eyes. Actually, real talk, I would 100% wear that shirt. Oh, those are kind of cute, actually. I'm gonna get these too. A little formal looking, but that's okay. And in that. Yeah. Do I need the fitting room? Yes, I do. Do not like those pants. No. Just a couple more. A couple more of those shirts and then we'll be done. And one more. Yes. Okie dokie. That's good. That's where I wanted it anyway. 12:01 I've gone over, but I don't care because I want to put new clothes on. Here we go. Yay! Run. Actually, it's good now. We've got a wardrobe in there. I forgot to clean up these flowers. place really is a closet. Yep, we're gonna get changed. Okay. Let's see those black. Not very cute. Oh yeah. Get some Nook Miles. Oh. Ha! I hadn't actually ever used the wardrobe before, apparently. That's pretty funny. That's what I'm saying. Easy Nook Miles. How many do I have right now? 6,400. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna turn the light off in here. And need to wrap things up. We're gonna save end to end. And we're gonna go over here. So, thanks for joining for this last little bit. Like I said, I may do some more streaming on Saturday, but I'll have to ask my sister whether she's cool with my niece being on Twitch or not. If not, then sorry, we'll do it another time. Anyway, thanks for being here with me, and see you next time. Bye.